Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. In today's one we are going to be checking out the West Cornwall Local. Obviously the new route by RIVET Games, the second British route. Obviously the first one being the Isle of Wight and now this one the West Cornwall Local. Obviously a route set in the 90s which runs between Penzance, St Austell and St Ives, because Truro was originally where it was going to end and then they extended it to St Austell. But we're going to be taking a look at it. Obviously, big thanks to RIVET Games for providing us a key to show it off. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm looking forward to this one. Obviously, we have done the TS version, obviously the Cornish main line, a couple of times. But obviously, this is TSW, so it's like the next level up. So looking forward to seeing it on there. I've never been down the St Ives branch, so maybe we'll do that first. What should we have a look at first? Before we do anything with it, let's take a look at the scenarios. So, the Cornish Circle, the late night finish. Wow, 100 minutes that one. You've got a late night finish, coastal takeover, slow ride, and sleepy delivery. So, in the 37, that one, and the 150. And I must say, yes, it is. Yeah, you get the 150-2 and the 37-5. And it's set in the 90s as well. Scenarios, yeah, we had a look. Training, which we'll do in a second. Obviously the Cornish commuter route introduction, 150 and the 37 there. We'll do the Cornish commuter and the 150 in a second. Let's go to the timetable. 37, 6 services. Seems like Truro to Penzance, St Austell to Penzance. So yeah, fairly good time, 40, 50 odd minutes for each one. And then for the 150, you get a few more. So you get the branch line services down to St Ives, and also the services from Penzance to St Austell, which seem to be exactly 1 hour pretty much, or even less than that at times. So yeah, pretty decent there. We'll check them out in a bit. Anyway, let's do the route introduction, as it didn't load me in automatically. Let's go. Yeah, looking forward to this. And this will be available tomorrow if you're watching on release on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, and Epic Games. We'll see for $24.99. Welcome to the Cornish
Train Sim
Mainline.
World 2, an immersive and highly detailed
Oh, look at this,
rail
is Penzance.
simulation featuring authentic routes.
Obviously, Penzance is the
trains from around
furthest
the world.
west station in the UK, I believe. Cool.
You've just been awarded some action points.
Lovely.
These are displayed in the top right-hand corner of the screen and count towards your
Obviously, it has to go
overall
over, you know, the
experience.
bits and bobs and how to play the games. Obviously, you may.
It is necessary to be fully observant.
There obviously may be
of the
players who only
surrounding
get the game
world.
for this route, so they're not going to
Practice
try out
by
the other
looking up,
intros. They go
down,
straight onto
left
this.
and right.
There we go. No, don't want to do that. Don't know who would play like that.
Besides operating trains, there are lots of
what's this?
requirements
Is there one here
to
as well?
navigate on foot. Try
Oh,
moving
bags. Is there one
around
here as well? Okay, not one there, so it's on the blue ones. Yeah, there we've added baggage. Awesome. Right, follow the markers to the train. There's a map. Ice cream. Ice cream, ice cream. Yes, they've got the ice cream back. Oh, can we go up here? Oh, we can. Hello. And there's ice cream up here as well. Look at that. Welcome to Penzance. I don't know if it would be the same for every station. There's a different poster, but awesome. And here's the map here of the route.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
Lovely. Obviously, there isn't many stations, but the route itself is 40 miles from Penzance to St Austell, and then you've got the St Ives branch, which is 3 miles, so it's a pretty long route. What's this here then? Is these like the PIS screens? Won't they be this way around? I don't know. But yeah, at some point I think they do want to try and get these working, these PIS screens, which this is the 90s, so you don't get the, you know, the usual. Look at this, the 150. Oh my god. Oh, I need to have a look. I need to have a look. Can we get in through here? We can. There it is. There is. That is Amanda's poster. There you go. Go West. It's in the game. It's awesome to see. A bit of a time paradox. As well, actually, it isn't really as green, but yeah, it's a bit of a time paradox. I like it. You got the map there of the route as well. Oh, it's brilliant. Anyway, let's get the doors shut. Oh, it sounds really good, doesn't it? Let's go ahead. I believe it is AP sounds, I think. Let's get in.
A lot of time will be spent operating trains, so when ready, sit in the driver's seat.
Cool. Oh, this is this is good. Oh my
You
god.
can pause the
happy.
experience at any point and
Pause
review
it. There we go. There's that.
pre-
Wow, look at the
This
detail
is
in
the
this.
direction display.
Horn.
An arrow
Can't do it
will
yet,
indicate
can we?
forward, reverse, and neutral directions.
Lovely. Continue.
This is the power
The
display.
DRA, all the bits
A
and
number
bobs.
will indicate what position the power
75 miles an
control
hour.
is
Well, I
in.
don't think you will be getting any more than that on this route. I think the top speed is... No, I think
These
the top
are
speed is
braking
90 on
indicators.
here.
They
Possibly.
show the state of
Obviously,
the
this is sort of the
various
slow one,
brake
isn't it?
systems, allowing independent management of
Lovely.
them.
Obviously, a fairly similar-ish cab-ish to the 314.
In the top right
Obviously, it's the same
are
sort
the
of era.
signal
So
and speed limit displays. These feature are an
that's
indication
really good.
of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into
Look
effect.
at that, Penzance. Got the PIS and everything. I don't know if the PS is automatic. There is some sort of roller up here. Obviously, this is the tutorial, so we might not be able to do it just yet. Master key. Wow.
This train is ready to go.
More than notch one.
Push
Let's
the
go.
indicated handle forwards to get moving.
Ah, look at it. Awesome. Oh, okay. No. Yeah. It's all good. We're off. I've already put into notch one. Into notch one again. There we go. Wow. Oh, look at the beach. Ah, the
This
seats and
part
everything on
of
it.
the Cornish main line
Oh, this is
runs
really,
for
really
roughly
good.
44
Wow.
miles
Loving it.
and runs commuter services between Penzance and St Austell. It
Cool.
also covers commuter services along the St Ives branch line.
Lovely.
This particular train is the BR Class 150/2
Yeah,
diesel
it's got like
multiple
seats on the
unit
beach and
in
everything.
regional railways
Makes it feel
livery
alive.
and consists of 2 cars. Train Sim World 2
down a
allows
little
you
bit.
to ride and drive from a selection of camera
Wow, look at
views.
that.
Let's take a look now while exploring this train.
Cool. So it's going to have the usual, you know, cameras and that sort of stuff. So we'll quickly get this done. Explore the exterior view. Look at that. I mean, that is a gorgeous train. That is really good. I am taking a screenshot of that. It's gorgeous. It's a lovely train. 150, take a couple.
You've only explored a small
Let's see what else there
area
is to
here,
enjoy.
so let's take a look.
So what are
at
the
else
collectibles then?
there
Maps,
is to
posters, ice
enjoy.
creams and baggage, I'm guessing.
Welcome to the West Cornwall Local.
Is that
Take
Matt?
control of
There's
moving
Matt.
commuters and tourists across gorgeous Cornish scenery, plus lapping waves
Oh, look
of
at that.
beautiful
And
coastal
I believe they have
beaches,
sort of redone
through
the
scenic
sea in this as
countryside
well.
to bustling towns, exploring the St Ives branch line and local industry. Make sure to refuel and use the carriage washers.
Awesome.
Along the way, don't forget to place route maps, place luggage on the carts,
Luggage,
enjoy an ice
ice cream,
and put
posters.
up posters.
Yes,
this
those,
is the West Cornwall Local.
Awesome. I'm impressed so far. That was brilliant. Right, let's go back to the main. So, do we do the introduction? Do we do the introduction? We should really do the introduction for the 150, shouldn't we? We haven't driven it before, although it sort of told us how to do it in there. Do we do the introduction? Do we do the introduction? Yeah. Go on then. Let's do the introduction. Let's see what there is to be done in the 150. Plus 150 introduction. And we won't do the 37 just yet. That will be a separate video. We take a look at that.
Welcome to this introduction for the Class 150/2 multiple unit in British
it's coming in now,
Rail
look.
Regional Railways livery. During this brief introduction,
Cool.
we will go
Buffet
through
and
the
bar.
basic start and stop procedures by taking this train into one of the sidings.
Into one of the sidings. Yeah, you can see all the stuff on there. You have to do AWS. Even safety systems as well. They're usually not included in tutorials. Cool.
Climb aboard to get
Climb aboard.
started.
Come on train, come to a stop. That would be nice, then we can get on. Yeah. Wow, I know that. That is really good. And yeah, I think we'll go down the St Ives branch if we can. We'll take a look at that in the video. Unless there's a scenario which is sort of 20 minutes, half an hour. That sounds really good. Let's get him. Is this a passenger door? Would passengers use this one in real life? No, I don't think so. Sort of seems like they might get on here and then go into there. Gee, I guess they probably do. Yeah, I guess passengers do get on from this door. Right, let's go into the cab. There we go. Seat goes down. Bit of that.
First, you need to take control of this cab.
Master key.
Switch the headlights
Headlights. Today.
Headlights are important in letting others around you know. Move the reverser
forward.
to the forward position.
Forward.
That alarm
There we are.
is the AWS self-test system.
I'm not hearing anything at the moment.
You will need to acknowledge.
Can we turn AWS on?
To notch 1.
Notch 1.
Now move the train brake into the released position to release the brakes and start
Brakes are
moving
coming on.
forward.
AWS is up here somewhere, I think. That's how you get the train lights on and off. AWS, it would be on here. Yeah, there we go, there's the AWS. Cool. Here we go, we're leaving Penzance. Look at that. Sounds really good, doesn't it? So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, hats off to RIVET Games. Look at the scenery coming out of Penzance. Right, go up to 15 miles an hour. There we go, there's 15. What's next? Use the train brake to come to a stop at Penzance flashing. Okay, can do. Let's whack that up. It's still 15. It's still 15. It's still 15. Bring it down. Come on, Joe. Don't. You know. I know. It seems like you can go quick, but you can't just yet. Instrument lights on. I guess this gives us a bit of time to look round the train whilst we're going along at a fairly slow speed. What can we do in the cab? Cab. It is on. It is on. That is. Phone. Can we contact the signaller using this? Not too sure. Supply changeover. TPWS stuff up here. Oh, we can change it.
Move the throttle to notch 0.
Yeah,
then
you can
apply
change
the
it.
train brake
Why
to
would you put it as
braking 1.
Oh, I thought that
to
said
bring
siding
this
instead. I was like, why would
train
you have
to
it
a
show the
controlled stop
siding?
at the objective.
So you can change the boards manually. That's nice to know. Car display St Ives. Cool. That's good then, St Ives. Cool. I think we've pretty much done that, haven't we? We know how to do it. Yeah. Let's go and do something else. And you can see what year it's set in, 1991. Let's go back to the main menu. We now know how to get going. We know what to do. Let's see, scenarios. What have we got? I wish we already had a little look, didn't we? Sleepy delivery. We're not going to go in that. So I think we'll do a service. Let's go in the 150. Yeah, we'll just do September. Let's see. Penzance to Truro. That would be an alright one, wouldn't it? Yeah. Should we do that one? Penzance to Truro? And then we get a whole look at the, well, part of the route. And then the next one we can then do St Austell to Penzance or something like that. Or we can go down the branch line. That would be cool. No, let's do a service to Truro. That's 41 minutes. Yeah. Right, so we've loaded into the service. Penzance to Truro, 2 Charlie 52. Let's go. Obviously 2 coaches. I don't think there is any. Oh, actually, we have to go into the actual station first. Right, we better be fairly quick setting up. So this must be one of the first ones of the day then. Master key. Master key. AWS. Although we're not going to be in this one for long though until we change cabs. Yes, there we go. AWS. Marker lights. That's already on day. They're already on day. That's all good. All good. Right, let's get going. Let's get out of here and let's get to Penzance. Look at this though. Start of a day in the depot. Well, I'm guessing we've just come out of the depot. yeah, all siding. Got the beach just there, lovely. Yeah, it must be the first train of the day, so yeah, got to bring it out of the depot first. Let's get that off, yeah. Let me quickly turn these settings off, I just don't really want these on. The objective marker and the stop marker. Don't need them on. There we go. So yeah, it says 40 minutes this service. Hang on, we're due in at Penzance pretty much now. Oh, it's just there. I thought it was a bit further. Cool. Let's put it back. And as this is 1991, we should see different shunt signals, I believe. I believe it's green and a... No, not green. A white and a red is stop, and then obviously 2 whites is go. I believe that's the way it was, I think. But yeah, it's slightly different as it's older route. Well, I don't think from the one back there it didn't look like it was. It did have it, so maybe this was already upgraded. Cool. But yeah, I think in service mode you do get sort of the Truro shuttles, and then the ones to St Austell, which I guess go off to, you know, Plymouth or somewhere like that. That is really close. Right, let's start getting the brakes on. This is Penzance in the M platform. Arriving, yeah, pretty much on time. Not too sure how long we've got though, in terms of waiting around. I'm guessing we will be back out fairly quickly. Yeah, okay, that counts. That's all good. Let's do the doors, and let's get this ready to go. We'll go the other way. So, set that to off. Master key goes like that. Instrument lights off. We will set them to off. Get them off. Tail lights on. DRA on. I think that's, yeah, we're all good. And we'll set that to emergency, I guess. And where we go? And we're going to Truro. That's already set for us. Are the destination lights on? Yes. Right, let's change cabs by doing this, as we don't really have a lot of time. We're going to be late on our first day on the job, and we're late. Great. Master key. I don't think we actually did that in the other one, did we? Master key. Master key, master key, master key. I think we did, yeah. It's not letting me do it, so yeah, we must have. Set that to forward. Yeah, that goes off. In fact, I better change that in the other cab quick. I'll put that to emergency, which we don't want. Right, get the doors shut. Ooh, nice. And we should then be able to go. It says the doors are still open. I don't know, one just shut there, but is there another one was shut? Did we already have them shut? No, I'm pretty certain we didn't, did we? Train? I'm clicking lock doors. Obviously this is a pre-release build, so there may be issues. I'm locking the doors. Let's try it from the button. Where would the button be? Don't know. Suppose the guard might do it on this one. Go again. Am I going to have to close them manually? I've got a feeling I will. Right, do that then. Not too sure why that is doing that. But they're all locked. Yeah. It still says... How weird. That is very weird, that is. Why is it doing that? I don't know about that, everyone. I'm puzzled. Let's put that to off just to get this set up. It could be a bug, possibly. And we are going to be quite late. Right, let's just go into the other cab again. Let's just do that. Get that off. Right, this is all good. What if we try it from this cab? It's like in that. There. Okay, so we just need to go to the other cab. St Ives next. Let's get going. Yeah, so it just didn't like us activating it from the different cab. Pre-release build. So yeah, might be a couple of issues. Although, would that be an issue? Probably not. It's probably just the way the train works. But yeah, off we go. Have we got this one set to Truro? we haven't. We're going to change it. Yeah, there. You change. Truro. Can we go along? No, not Leyland Sidings. Not St Ives. Not Hell. Not Camborne. Red Roof. Truro. There we go. Off we go. We're starting our journey on the Cornish main line, or the West Cornwall Local, but it is part of the Cornish main line. But yeah, looking forward to this journey. Obviously, seeing what it's like on TS, was very much impressed by how it looked on there. And obviously, yeah, this is sort of the next level up, isn't it, TSW? So, yeah, looking forward to it. Fairly slow out of Penzance. Well, we've got 70 there. No, it's single track along the beach, which is pretty cool. Cool. Yeah, enjoying this. Look at that. It's a beautiful, beautiful train. It sounds very good as well. They've done a brilliant job with that. Let's go. Let's get back in. We'll try and do this route HUDless in future. Seems like a fairly easy-ish one to do HUDless. Let's get going. So, station stops for today are St Ives, Hell, Camborne, Red Roof, and then Truro at 8:31. Any route mappers? Let's have a look at the route map. Penzance there. St Ives is over here, which we'll take a look at in a separate video. Truro is here. And we come over here, and you've then got St Austell, which is here. Did I share a 37? There's a 37. 37 spotted. Different wagons as well. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Yeah, I always thought Penzance, it was sort of double track out of it the whole way, but no, it is single track for quite a way as we sort of get past all the depot and all the facilities and all that. Thought we went in max. There we go. That's more like it. Let it rip. Yeah, obviously big thanks to RIVET Games for giving us the key to show it off. 37 spotted. There's another one. And obviously, yeah, slightly different to one on Tees Valley, obviously in a different livery. And it's also got the domino lights as well up front. Yeah, leaving Penzance behind. Look at this, awesome. Let's get back in. 3.8, and we're due in there at 8 o'clock pretty much. And we go up to 75. I don't know if I actually have that on. I probably need to turn that on. Yeah, it would be that one and that one. I don't need the signals, so if we try and get that one off, I just need the speeds. Well, I think the next speed drop is 45, and I think that is at St Ives. Oh, we got a trophy achievement unlocked. The fastest party in something. In the West Country, I don't know. As my TV sort of clips it out. A few odd FPS drops. Yeah, awesome stuff. Let's see, how is it running? Yeah, 40 odd FPS. So my PC isn't super duper. I must say that now. So we might have a few drops, you know, there and then, but apart from that, should be all good. Cool. 2.8 miles to St Ives. So fairly quick. And we will be arriving there late. But that's all good. What do they expect? It's us driving. But yeah, fairly steep out. I mean, yeah, as I actually said on the TS stream, it's sort of the northern Transpennine of the West Country. Steep grades, and yeah, just steep grades, good scenery. But yeah, constantly up and down on this route. And also it's BR as well, like northern Transpennine. And the horn's a bit quiet on the inside. Cool stuff. Oh, fan test. Does the fan work? Yes, the fan does work. I never turn it on as it just distracts me because I keep sort of looking at it and being like, oh, that annoying sound. But yeah, fan does work. For any fans out there, yeah, who like fans. 1.6 miles to St Ives, or 1.5 of a mile now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start bringing that down. Not too sure what the brakes are like on this. I can't imagine they are very good. Is a diesel train. Although no, that's not too bad. Although we are going up a fairly steep gradient at the moment. And obviously at St Ives you then get the St Ives services, which I think it's just one train shuttling back and forth. So probably every half hour, 45 minutes is a service. So we'll check that out in a separate video. So keep an eye out on the playlist for a St Ives branch video. Looking forward to going along there. Cool. Obviously, slightly, well, quite a contrast to obviously the last release, obviously, which was the London Commuter. Obviously, this was a bit more laid back. There's not as many services. Most of it is in the countryside. Oh, and another cool thing about this route is semaphore signals. Yes, semaphore signals. Always cool to see. But yeah, this is St Ives we're coming into. Cool, probably want to bring it down a little bit more. That's a fairly easy station to remember where it is. Pretty much as soon as you get to the big of the top, once you get to the top of the big hill, start slowing down. Do have a red at the end of the platform, so things are pretty serious. My semaphore knowledge is okay. Although I'm not the best with semaphores, although I'm not bad with semaphores. Here we are. I wonder if there is any sort of interesting services which go from, sounds like they're blooming closing from Penzance to St Ives, like an early morning one or something. That's just the fumes of the diesel causing that. Cool. Awesome little station, this one. And yeah, there's the branch line going off there. Let's have a little sneak peek. Yeah, it goes off over there and then follows the coast up. Yeah, we will go along there in a separate video. Anyway, let's get the doors shut and let's get going. There you go, doors are closing properly this time. Right, there you go, doors are shut. Let's get the brakes off. And let's get going. You can see we've now got the clear signal, the clear semaphore. Let's go. Shall we watch it going from the outside? Let's do it. Does seem a little bit quiet, but I think that was noticed in the preview stream. And obviously, yeah, this is pre-release. Look at that, awesome stuff. Let's go full whack actually. Let's go for it. There it goes. Right, let's get back in before it gets away from us. And hell is in 1.4 miles. And what's after that then? It's Camborne 812. So it seems to be a fairly big gap between Hell and Camborne. 9 minutes pretty much. That must be a fair way then. It's pretty much back down the hill now, back down the steep gradient. Look, a minus. Look at the gradient here. Every 76 metres we go forward, we're going down by 1 metre, which is pretty steep in terms of railways. Flattening out a little bit now. Yeah, awesome stuff. 1 mile. That's one thing with TSW. Yeah, when I think of diesel multiple units, I always think of the 150. So pretty much since the beginning of TSW, I've just thought of diesel multiple units, British ones, and the one what comes to mind is the 150. Well, the one what comes to mind is always the 150. Obviously now we've got the 166, but since then I don't think we've actually had any other. Well, no, we have had the 101. That's actually a diesel mechanical. Diesel mechanical multiple units. That one's slightly different. But yeah, 150 always comes to mind when I think of multiple units in the game. And here it is. It's now in the game. It's brilliant. Oh yes, it's no. This station, the entry into the station is really, really nice. I mean, on the TS version, it's really, really nice. Yeah, look, speak for itself. Look at this coming in here. You've got the bay out there. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's really, really good. Obviously, I've never been on this route in real life, but oh god, we probably want to slow down as well. But yeah, I've only seen the route in TS, and it was scenic on there, and on here I can say yes, even better. Obviously, this is the upgrade, so it would be better. Here we are. We've passed the marker a little bit, but that's all good. We were enjoying the scenery, and there's an ice cream just there. That's what we were going for. See, look, we come out the cab, which is E, and out of there. Okay, so maybe the passengers don't go off through there then. Yeah, I guess it is God. So you get our ice cream and then get back in. See? We took 2, we were greedy. What's this? Litter. Let's get back in. Yes, I do not know what litter means. I was seeing what the thing was, but yeah, it's a bin. I think this thing folds out actually. Yeah, it folds out like that. Cool. Really, really cool. Let's get back in. Seat goes up. It's one of those seats where you stand uppy and it goes uppy. That sounds a bit weird, but anyway, let's get that like that, and let's get going. So we get the window open as well. See what it's like, the window open. Yeah, a little bit quiet. Right, window up. 5.7 miles to Camborne. Well, let's get going then. Hello, 10 coach stop. I'm guessing this is for. Hang on, they're modern stop markers, aren't they? I don't know when those. They probably were in the 90s, those ones. But yeah, I guess that's maybe for HSTs. Maybe a HST would stop there, and then it'll be, you know, rear 2 or 3 coaches only. I know they do that on the Marshlink. Oh, what station is it? There's a station where it only actually takes, I think, 1 coach. Yes, 1 coach. I think it's Appledore or Ham Street. And yeah, obviously usually where it is, it's, you know, get off front 2 coaches for the stop. But this one, it's the rear one. Well, the rear coach. Just a bit different. Anyway, 5.2 miles. Yeah, it's I'm enjoying this. Hats off to RIVET Games. Obviously, the last route release was the Arosa line. So that was back in March. So they have had quite a while to do the route. And obviously they have been working on other DLC as well. Obviously you've seen the 1938 stock. And they also worked alongside Dovetail to create the Cathcart Circle. Obviously RIVET Games are based in Scotland. So, you know, I suppose that's sort of their bread and butter, Scottish stuff. And Swiss stuff. So yeah, they cooperated with Dovetail on that. Flyby shot time. Let's whiz ahead. Look at this. I mean, this is the route of viaducts and scenery, quite literally. The amount of viaducts on this route is just unbelievable. And we're only going to Truro, and quite a few of them are actually from Truro to St Austell, which we'll check out in one of the next videos. There may not be as many videos of West Cornwall Local. No, that's not because, oh, I don't like West Cornwall routes or anything like that. I simply, yeah, I've been quite busy recently. I'm back to college now. And I'm actually recording this on the Wednesday evening, so no, Tuesday evening. So yeah, I've only got pretty much one evening until well, you'll see this on the Wednesday. So yeah, there'll be more videos to come. Probably 3 or 4 to start off with. Look, another viaduct already. Look at that. There's so many on it. So many. What's that? 1, 2, 4 already or so. So yeah. The route of viaducts. But yeah, it's a beautiful route. Really, really well done. And so far from what I'm seeing on the TSW version, obviously on my PC, very good. Yeah, very good. Going up a steep gradient at the moment. We're actually struggling up here. We're going at 48. So I wonder how the HSTs did up here. I'm guessing they probably just stormed up. Yeah, obviously our little 150 of its little engines does struggle a little bit more. Probably the reason why 5 miles took, well, it takes about 9-10 minutes. It's because, yeah, we are struggling a little. But yeah, and after this it's then Red Roof, and then Truro. Camborne, Red Roof, and yeah, then Truro 8:31. So that's a nice little. There's a nice, varied amount of service times on here. Obviously, the freight is our friend here. Obviously, the freight ones were sort of 40 minutes up to an hour. Passenger services 20 minutes as we saw, and also level crossings work on this route. Don't know why there isn't gates there. There might be an ungated crossing actually. Yeah. Obviously passenger services, yeah, from 17 minutes going down the St Ives branch to just over an hour doing the full run. So yeah, nice. Oh, is this another viaduct coming up? Oh no, just a little bridge, this one. But yeah, a fair bit to do on the route. And I'm sure, well, I will do it. I will run a HST on here. Don't have Great Western Express on the PC, so it will be on the PlayStation at some point. But yeah, run the HST on here. Here's one of the abandoned stations, which I'm actually going to get up now. Someone actually did leave a comment. Hopefully I can find it. It wasn't actually that long ago. Oh, hello, there's the 50. Speeds aren't showing up, mate. It's, yeah, okay, we'll leave it for now. It's one of the settings I've got changed at the moment. Let's bring that down as we are going back downhill. Yeah, let me try and find the comment. I believe it was on, I believe it was by Mike. Yeah, Manic Mike or something. I will have a look. I will find it. Be a big thanks to Mike. I believe it was on the older one we did of the Cornish main line. Let's speed up. Let's have a look. Yes, that disused station there was Gwynia Road, and it closed in 1965. I believe that's the one it was. But yeah, there is a few abandoned stations on here. 4. It's on the next one. I'll load that up. But yeah, thanks to Olivia Manic Mike for that one. But yeah, look at the scenery along here. Oh, is this a viaduct? No, it's not a viaduct. Something. I don't know. But yeah, it's a very nice route. Scenery wise, I mean, look at this. Top of the valley, going along. Yeah, very nice route. Very nice. 1.5 miles to Camborne. Round we go, that veering round there. Let's bring that down. There you go, now it's showing up the speeds. Yeah, 2 miles and we've got 70. Cool. But yeah, making our way to Truro. Truro is, well, to get to Truro it's sort of the main part of the route, and then obviously the bit to St Austell, I think from there is another, I'm not actually too sure how many more miles that is. I think it's 10 or 12 or 14, no, 14 more miles from Truro up to St Austell, something along those lines. Yeah, the route itself is 43 miles. 40 miles being this bit, and then 3 miles being the bit up to St Ives. So yeah, it's a pretty long route. Is this a colour light coming up we have? Yes, we do have a colour light coming up. So it's a mix of semaphores and colour lights, just like Northern Transpennine and Tees Valley. Hang on, have we turned off AWS? And how did that go off? I don't know when that went off. Oh, well, it's on now. Did we have that off the whole time? Anyway, we're coming down the speed. This is Camborne Station coming up. All nice little stations along here. There's not really any major towns along here. It is just, small little villages and so. So it's a nice chilled out route, pretty laid back. Not much can go wrong. I say that Amela will probably do something and it will somehow go wrong. Shout out to Amela, we love you really. Oh yeah, this is Camborne. Oh, yeah, 1 in 57 gradient here. I mean, this is really steep. Scarily steep for a 150. I mean, very careful here. Although gravity should help us with this. So I don't really want to be going through a red light. And the marker is on the red light pretty much. That'll do, yeah, let's stop there. Here we are, this is Campbell. Sounds like the doors are closing, but no, they're not, they're opening. There we go. Right, there you go. You might have noticed a slight blip. I went to have pineapple pizza. Yes, I know we're going to have comments saying, pineapple pizza? What? But no, I went to have that. But yeah, here are the level crossings, which Rivet Games have got working. Now, I've got a feeling Dovetail Games did help a fair bit of this DLC. Or if some bits, you know, I suppose a bit of a thank you for obviously Rivet doing a bit of Cathcart. Or something like that. It's nice to see the companies working together, or at least I'm guessing they might have worked together. But yeah, it's nice to see it. And then you've got the GWR benches as well. Which for anyone puts, hang on a second, this is not GWR, this is Regional Railways BR. This is the original Great Western Railway. So you've got the old benches. Off we go, let's watch it. 3.6 miles to Redroof. Why does the barrier keep disappearing? Can we go a bit further? I don't know why that's happening. Let's do it from there. There we go. Cool, let's go full throttle. There it goes. So we wait for the crossing to go up. I don't think it'll be long, will it? Come on, crossing. I believe it will go up. It should go up. There we go, look at that. Working level crossings on here. Always cool to see. It doesn't feel long ago that working level crossings were new to the game. And that was actually... Oh, that was South Eastern High Speed. So that was back in February. That was already 8 months or so ago since we had, you know, the first working level crossings. Doesn't feel like it was that long ago. Yeah, it's whizzed by. Cool. So can we get that one shut then? Well, that one closes that. But not actually the door on there. Cool. Train lights were already on, but we'll quickly press that anyway. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. Really enjoying it. Very... I was about to say a very steep gradient there, but it's pretty much flat. Well, that does look like we're going downhill, doesn't it, at the moment? Yeah, it does look like we're going downhill, but we're not. Cool. Right, it's up to 70 along here, so fairly quick. We've got 2.8 miles to Redroof, and after Redroof it's then Truro. And then in the next video, I think we'll do the St Ives branch in the next one. Get that one ticked off, and then do one to St Austell, maybe in a freight service from St Austell to Penzance. That would be cool. Yeah, the scenery is brilliant. Let's get back in. And also, yeah, the DSD on this one, I believe it is a bit like the one on the 314. As a fellow ambassador was actually saying, oh, it's not making a noise. But I think it is the same as the 314. It's a slightly different DSD. So it's more if I say stood up now, the train would come to a stop because I aren't putting any weight on the DSD. So it's slightly different to, you know, say the 377, where if you don't touch the controls for 2 minutes, it goes beep, 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 beep. It's a bit different, I believe, to that. It's the older sort of style of DSD. Going up a fairly steep gradient as we come up to Redroof. We do need to come down to 40. Oh, and whilst I was having my pizza, it was actually Manic Martin. So sorry to Martin if you are watching. Yes, not Mike, it's Martin. But yeah, he did provide all of the information on the disused stations along the route, which I'm sure we will see another one at some point in today's journey. Right, just over a mile to Redroof. Cool. And we're due there at 18 past. So we'll be late, but that's just British Airways fashion. So it's all good, it's fine. The passengers knew they would be late when they first got on the train. The ticket literally said, Joe's driving, we're going to be late. Is that all good? And they were like, yes, it's all good. They all got on. Well, they don't really have a choice. It's not another train in 2 minutes. The next one will be probably half an hour to an hour. But yeah, that's the thing about this route. It's a really laid-back route. Obviously, yeah, a bit of a contrast to obviously what we've had recently. Obviously, the rush hour, you know, quick, lots of services, signals red all the time. It's much more laid-back. You know, it's in the countryside, pretty much all of it. It's in a 150, little diesel unit, going along top speed, you know, struggling to get 70. It's yeah, much more laid back. Obviously, I don't really mind which one we do, you know, laid back route or a you know, like the BMLs. That's my favourite route, and that's obviously quite intense, isn't it? You've got lots of reds and it's very busy. But yeah, this is quite a laid back route, probably one for doing, you know, good late at night or whatnot. So as you're going along, just chill out. Another little bridge or viaduct there, and here's Red Roof Station. Here we are. Cool. But yeah, with the PIS screens, as you can see, the sort of orange TVs hanging down. They aren't working at the moment, although I think they are finding a way to try and make them work in future. I think that's Dovetail Games actually doing that. So yeah, in future, I'm sure we'll see them working. Well, so this is the first 90s route. Actually, tell a lie. It's technically the second, because I think Tees Valley is supposed to be set in the 90s. I think in 1994. But whenever you load into it, it says 1989, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, they haven't really done the PIS for a old route like this before. So I'm sure at some point we see the screen on it will look all sort of a bit blurry and, you know, like an old PIS I suppose would be like. Right, door's shut. There it goes. Awesome stuff. Right, are we ready? We're ready. Let's go. Brakes, release. It is Truro next. Let's see Amanda's poster again. There it is. Oh, yep. It's in there. Look at that. Go west. Awesome. Yeah, let's get going. And we're going up to 40, although it's up to 70 fairly shortly after this. But yeah, I can think of 3 main videos. So yeah, we'll do this one, which this is the first look. We'll do one down the St Ives branch, but then we'll also do one from St Austell to Penzance, the freight service and engineering train. That would be cool to do. Then we can check out the 37. Quite like the tractor. It's a lovely locomotive and very much used to it on the Tees Valley. Off we go. But yeah, what is everyone's favourite Rivet Games route been so far? Obviously the Arosa line, the Isle of Wight. Yeah, they're the 2. And then West Cornwall Local, which is this one. What's been your favourite? It's great to have more third-party developers working on the game. Obviously we've got Skyhook Games as well. They did Cane Creek, and obviously also they'll be doing Horseshoe Curve. .55 miles an hour and 2.4 miles. We've got a fairly long stretch to Truro, and we'll probably get there at 33 past. So we've got about 10 minutes to go 7 miles. I think it's downhill most of the way as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you sort of snake your way into Truro. As you come down, there's quite a steep gradient, and there's a little tunnel here, I believe, which we'll go through. I think there's a tunnel around it which you go into, and then we're going into the terminating platform at Truro. Cool. And then you've got the rest of the line up to St Austell, which is up here. So Truro is just over halfway. Yeah, just over halfway. But we'll check out this section in the next video. There's actually the train there at the moment as well. Cool, right, let's coast it. We're going at 70 now. So we're going at a fairly decent speed. Let's get a flyby shot. You've got to love a DMU passing by. So the roar of the engine, the horn. Let's whiz ahead. There it goes. Let's get back in, let's do a bit of breakage. So I wonder if there's any services where you have a 4-coach 150. Wonder if there is. So we'll find out at some point, I'm sure. I guess maybe in one of the scenarios you might have a 4-coach one. But I reckon the platforms probably could take a 4-coach one. Although what I was saying earlier, most of the route sort of is in the countryside, so there's not, you know, it's not going to be busy. So I'm guessing there probably isn't a 4-coach one, because yeah, it's just not really there's not enough passengers, I guess, to meet demand. You know, for a full coach, you may as well send that unit elsewhere where it can, you know, do better. Well, I don't know. I know Martin, if you are Manic Martin, if you are watching, is this route busy in real life? I mean, can it be pretty hectic? I mean, anyone who actually lives in this area, is this route hectic in real life? You know, in the morning, rush hours, or is it fairly quiet? I suppose we might have business people going off to London or something like that, but I doubt they'd be on one of these services. 5 miles to Truro. Lovely. Yeah, scenery on this route is spectacular. It's, you know, proper countryside. You've got tractor, the hay bales down there. There's not really much to, you know, there's no houses in sight or anything. It's just, yeah, in the countryside. It's lovely. Obviously in the West Country as well. Here's another, I think this is another abandoned station actually. Let's have a look at Martin's comment. What one's this one? This is, I'm finding it. No, not Discord. YouTube. There we go. Another little viaduct or bridge. Cool, we've got 60 coming up. This one there was Carnbury Station. Yeah, it could either be Carnbury Station or Scoria Station. We might have missed one maybe. So either, yeah, if it was Carnbury, that would have been shut in 1931, so quite a while ago. And then the other one was 1964. Cool. Yeah, a little bit of knowledge there from Manic Martin. Manic Martin's Gaming. So if he's in the chat, in the live chat or Premiere chat, give him a little hi. Give him a wave. Yeah, I've enjoyed this journey. Sort of, you know, you start off fairly coastal. You know, Penzance up to what was it? What's the station? Not St Ives. What's the one after that? It was Hell. Yeah, it's fairly, you know, coastal. You can see the sea. You can see the branch going off. Obviously, once you get past that, you are sort of into the countryside. So we've never in TSW we haven't seen this part of the country before. So we've seen West Somerset Railway, but that's actually, I always thought it was more further down, sort of this way. But no, West Somerset is yeah, quite far. You know, it's not really that much west. Sort of Taunton area. But yeah, awesome to see a new part of the country. So we've got the southeast, we've now got the west, well, southwest. You know, we've got north as well. Well, northeast and northwest. Obviously Manchester and Saltburn, all that sort of area. 2.9 miles to Truro. Just sort of I'll just coast it now. It's a fairly steep downhill gradient, so we should slowly, naturally pick up speed. So we don't really need to throttle it up. That's what will be wasting the fuel. Cool, 2.7 miles though, and we're due there at 8:31. So at the moment this is actually the same speed as the Cathcart Circle. Obviously that for majority runs at about 55. Well, obviously not majority, that's only the Nilston branch and only some of that. So we're going fairly sort of mid-speed at the moment as we wind our way down to Truro. Definitely some great train spotting locations on this route. If you are a person who, like me, I like to sort of spawn in on the game and try and find a nice location and maybe just sit there for an hour or two, whilst I'm doing a bit of work in the background, just watching trains go by. I'm sure some brilliant spots on here. I'm sure we're going to have quite a few screenshot winners coming from this route because of the scenery. Now we've got 15 coming up in 2 miles. I'm guessing that will be when we're coming across into the bay platform. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this. So yeah, big thanks to Rivet Games for providing us a key for the route. Let's bring that down. There you go. And we should have been there now. Well, pretty much in 30 seconds, which obviously isn't going to happen. But we've been enjoying the scenery. Oh, there's this viaduct coming up. I wouldn't be surprised. It is a fairly big bridge. I don't know if that would count as a viaduct. Probably not. No, that's just more of a bridge. I don't know, what counts as a viaduct? I always think it's just a long arched bridge, which is pretty high up. Let's pop that down again. Lovely. 0.8. Almost there, so we should see the other line coming up in a second to the right. No idea where it goes, but you should, yeah, you can see it coming up now. I guess that's another branch line down to somewhere. Slamming on the brakes. Well, not too bad, but yeah, coming down to 15 now. There's the little tunnel I was on about. But yeah, here we are. This is Truro. Right down a little bit more. Not too sure what that was there. Up there, don't know. Into the tunnel. Cool. Hang on a second. Yeah, I think we're all good there. I can see a green, so yeah. And we are due in anyway. That was good service, that one. Not bad at all. Let's get the cursor out though, you don't want to be seeing that. And there's Truro Station. Let's bring that down a little bit more. We are speeding just a tad. There you go. That's all good. Down to 15 now. But yeah, this is Truro. So this originally was going to be where the route ended, and then Rivet Games extended it. Yeah, here we are. Coming into the terminating platform here. Look at that, awesome. You got a little sort of yard here as well, which I'm guessing you might get a bit of freight action throughout the day. There you go, we made it. Lovely, I really enjoyed that journey. There's another train on the other platform over there. I'm guessing that might be for the other line what goes off somewhere. A little pirate trophy as well, awesome. Silver, what's going on? Anyway, I didn't see how many miles that was, but a fair bit. And this one's back out 8:44, and this one goes back to Penzance, back to the sidings actually, and it's back there in about, well, just under an hour. But hopefully everyone has enjoyed that. I sure have. That was awesome, and I'm sure you guys are going to love the route. I mean, the scenery just is, yeah, it's just lovely. Obviously, we'll find a link in the description to the Discord server. There's the other service here. Where's that going? I don't know. Not too sure. To the PayPal. Falmouth trains. Oh, Falmouth. That's the Falmouth branch there. Well, that's where that goes then. And to the merch store, if you do want to help support the channel. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.